Hey everybody, welcome to Milgat Farms. It's an interesting day here on the farm as always. Let's see the new chicken tractor behind us. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Actually, that's like an Eggmobile. Thanks for watching our videos, everybody. We really appreciate it. If you like what you're seeing, give us that thumbs up, and we'd really like to have a few comments. We love learning, we really do. I'm a Marine veteran, and this is a first-generation farm. My wife and I own a place called Milgat Farms here in the western part of Virginia, in a county called Highland County, in a town called Monterey. So today we're going to talk about our new Eggmobile. Jesse, a gentleman that you may have caught in one of our previous videos with his ASV, we did a mulching video last year about this time. He had built an Eggmobile, really overbuilt an Eggmobile, I'll tell you that. It's pretty cool. And he decided that they didn't want to do the egg layers or the layers anymore, and so they asked us if we'd like to do it, and so we made a deal with them, a deal we couldn't refuse. And you know what, we got an Eggmobile. Check it out. Now what makes this interesting, or what made it interesting, was the fact that Jesse lives about an hour from us, over near a place called Mingo, West Virginia, or Snowshoe, really close to Snowshoe. And so we drove over to Snowshoe today on my gooseneck with my tractor. You can see my tractor's hooked up to it now. So we took the 4900 over there, and we had to pull this thing off his mountain. It was fun. It was a blast. And oddly enough, the trees down the street from him, they were really low. So we had to, not much we could do. We just plowed through them. And with that thing sitting up on the back of that trailer right there, it's probably 12.6, almost 13 feet in the air. And so we clipped a few trees here and there. But we got back. It was a really fun drive. Gabriel and I did it. What a hoot. We had fun. So let me show you this chicken tractor. It's pretty cool. I think that could be a John Deere running gear. It may not be. Jesse put some brand new tires on it because when he built it, he did it here in the county. And then he bought a house over in West Virginia. I don't know how many chickens this thing's going to hold, but I know how many I'm going to put in it. It's probably going to be around 70. We'll see if it holds it. I don't know. I will say this thing smells wonderful. We have the egg box here in the back. I'll have to show that to you in a little bit because we screwed it tight so that we didn't mess it up on the way over. And one thing that's pretty neat, he built some a side with hinges. So there's some screws. You can't really see them. There's some screws here holding it in. If we let those screws out, we can kick that up in the air and they can get more air, which they don't really need more air, but they definitely need light in there, and that's pretty neat. Jesse is a meticulous builder. Look at the door. How cool is that? That is built from probably 100-year-old barn wood. I'm gonna open it up. Hope your chickens aren't gonna run. What are you guys doing? Look in there, guys. Look at that. So there's a board that goes down the middle, and we can walk in there and we can clean it off. And we can move this thing every few days. Nothing's getting in there, that's for darn sure. A couple of roosters. Not really happy about that, though. Jesse said we can kill them if we want to. What are you guys doing? And these girls lay a lot of eggs. Oh boy, more than a dozen a day. All right, if you guys look up, you're gonna see that he used cattle panel, and then he also used wire, like a coated wire. So the chickens can walk around, but nothing can get in there, not even a snake. He said if he did it again, he'd probably use something that had a little bit bigger opening so the poop will come out easier. Look at that. The white walls are still blue. That's funny. Check out the beams. Look how big those things are. Goodness gracious. I don't know if I'd want to move those around. Right now, guys, we're going to take this thing and put it down below where our springs are so that we don't have to travel with water too far. So in the mornings, we'll be able to just go get a 5-gallon bucket, water them, let them out, and then at night, well, of course, we'll put them back up. I need to go get some fencing to put around there. We're going to keep them fairly tight for the first couple of days so that they don't wander off, and that way they don't wander off. So we're going to go put some fencing. We're going to go put some fencing around them so they don't wander off. And we're not going to use electrical fencing, just regular fencing. It can be electrified, but we don't need electrified. At least I hope we don't. We'll see. The ride over Jesse's house is pretty cool. We went through a town called Cass, C-A-S-S, West Virginia. Cass, West Virginia. What a cool place. They have steam locomotives. If you've never been, check it out online and try to get tickets early because they book up pretty quick. It's really nifty. Those are old steam shay locomotives used in the lumbers. They're old steam shay locomotives used back in the 1800s, and they still work today. Today they travel up and down the mountain taking people up there, and that was pretty cool. On our way through Cass, we went up to Snowshoe and then down the mountain on the other side. Almost got hit by a tour bus. Dang, that bus was right in our lane. What a scary adventure that was. The trip back from Jesse's was kind of fun. Went through Huttonsville, West Virginia. So as soon as we got on the main road, we took a left, headed north to Huttonsville. Then we made a right onto 250, which is the road that'll take you back to our town, which is called Monterey. And we just cut a side street back over. And it was fun. It was just a good, pleasant, easy ride. Okay, we're good. This is a great ride. Huntsville is beautiful. West Virginia, goodness, that place is gorgeous. There are so many pretty places there. There really are. And maple trees out the wazoo. Goodness. If I were going to do a maple operation today, that's probably where I would go. I was so impressed with how many maple trees were there. Golly. Snowshoe is covered with maples. All right, we're heading down here. Nice and easy. We're going to get down there somewhere close to that trencher where it's flatter, and then we're going to set everything up, disconnect the trailer, and go get our fence. That way we can set the fence up. It's trailing very well. Jesse put a new set of tires on it before he took it over there, and he built it not too far from us. He lived on a farm about 10 miles to the north. When Jesse built the Eggmobile, he lived about 10 miles from us and got the wood locally milled. It smells really good. And in order to take it or drive it around, he felt like the tires that were on it were really not that good, so he put brand new tires all the way around it. This is probably one of the nicest Eggmobiles around. It's going to be cool. We're excited to have it. And looking forward to getting back into the egg business and using more eggs too for things like quiches, ice cream. Ooh, I love ice cream. Oh, that happened. This thing's going to be really easy to move. We do have a couple of boards to put under the wheels so it doesn't get blown away. Here we do have a lot of wind. And we definitely don't want it blown away. Oops. Pretty cool, isn't it, guys? Everything is operational now. Whenever we want to go to move this thing, hinge it up, connect our tractor, move it 25 feet. They're going to live in here at night. We're going to close them up every single night, and hopefully we'll get some good fertilizer and some outstanding eggs. Thanks as always for watching our videos. Something new every day happening on this farm, that's for sure. In the next couple of days, we're going to take our chickens and possibly our ducks and put them in here as well. I can't say we're for sure going to do the ducks. We're still working on that. But we do have Tommy and TJ, his girls. We're going to get the chickens out of the barn. There's probably 25 layers in there and one small rooster. And along with our chickens that are sitting next to the cottage, we're all going to put them in here where they're going to stay for about 24, 48 hours maybe, so that they know where they need to be when nightfall comes. That way they got to get used to it. We'll put our netting around. Hopefully everybody will stay in the netting. So we get that many chickens in here, we're definitely going to have to move them every few days so that they have fresh grass to scratch around in and the poop gets distributed. Because with 50 to 75 birds, you know, that's a lot of chickens, a lot of poop, good fertilizer. When they're hard at work, it's time to go do something else. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch our videos. We really appreciate it. If you guys ever want to come out and visit, go to millgapfarms.com. We have a cottage here on the farm that we can share with you. It's pretty nice out here. We are convenient to nothing, nothing at all. Come out and do a digital detox, hang out with us. Just enjoy life at a little slower pace. So until next time, God bless you. Oh man, I got poop on my drill. Ah, in my drill. Ah, that's nasty. Oh, on my knife. Ah, boogers. Check it out. You see the turkeys? The turkeys are wondering who these guys are. They don't look like turkeys.